plan is to just open, just evaluate this initially on cost. But there is a qualifying statement that is in the bid document. And also the exploratory excavation will have an hourly rate, which will vary from contract to contract. So we'll evaluate those, and if there's really a compelling reason to look at those differently than just low bid, we'll obviously have to be able to suggest to the federal government there's a compelling reason. And so we'll see how that plays out.
There's a
We won't-
time lapse.
We
in this
probably
thing,
won't be in a
isn't there?
position to release official results until after the board meeting on Thursday and the federal government review. And that could be a few days even after that.
Yeah.
But I'd like to start as soon as possible. We're in a good time of the year to get it. And we had one storm in our normal wet cycle. I keep forgetting, it's called, I keep wanting to call it something different than what it is. It's a
Monsoon.
monsoon season. It's the monsoon season. Yeah, so we've had one storm that represents the entire monsoon season so far.
It was quite a storm for some
Oh
parts of
my
St.
gosh,
George. Man,
it
they
was
hit
a
pretty hard.
biggie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw some of the pictures of the folks on Flood Street. And I had to explain to our engineering staff why it looks like that when it rains that hard.
Yeah.
That it's actually by design, and
Yeah.
the whole town is, their storm drainage in part centers around the fact that they're collecting to one street and shooting it down the hill.
Yeah, now we've got two of them. Main Street, Washington City's inverted too.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a neat design.
yeah, yeah. Yep. That kind of road design would apply here in a number of places as well, and would alleviate a lot of the potential for private sector property damage.
Yeah, interesting.
But having said that, nobody's ever listened to my advice on that particular topic.
I imagine that's not
And my advice doesn't count anymore because I'm not doing that side.
Okay.
probably not something you do with chip seal. Probably. Yeah.
No, no,
Which is chip seal is usually within the town's budget.
that's how it works, right, right. But you could, you could make that work.
Okay, thanks.
Hey
Sorry,
Matt.
I'm just logged on to a Zoom meeting here I gotta watch.
Oh. Matt, can I get a thumbs up? Can you hear us?
I'll give you a call if you want to talk to me.
All right.
Hey Matt, can you hear us?
Yes,
Great, thanks.
So Matt, are we gonna see a bid from you as Dig and Riggin, or are you doing something different?
I'm coming in with Feller.
Okay, okay.
How many bids we got?
4. And I think that is what we'll get. This is essentially the 4 people I've been talking to for the last 2 weeks. So 2 of them are gonna be electronics. You won't get the benefit of my cracking the paper. Forgot to bring my envelope opener, so I don't look silly ripping envelopes open.
Do you have a
You got
pocket
one of
knife?
those?
Of course, I do.
Oh,
There you go.
your pocket knife would work. Yeah. Didn't you allowed to carry that around?
It's a tool.
The
Like
last
Ron
time
says, it's really not a knife. It's
Right.
it's a digging tool.
I used to carry those around routinely until I got to the airport one day and forgot that I still had it. Ever since then, the habit of having one of those in my pocket has stopped.
So the bid package has is Schedule A, Schedule B, and the bottom line.
Right.
The top line on the front page says Schedule A.
Yeah.
So are we just gonna read the bottom line on?
I'm just reading the bottom line.
Okay,
I can issue all that other information. It will
no,
become,
just for today.
it'll become public information.
Okay,
shortly.
Well, I guess I did the total on Schedule A, thinking that's what it was supposed to
that's
be.
where I think the confusion may come in.
And we'll handle that.
Yeah.
There, you have numbers for Schedule B though.
Yes.
But you totaled it on the first page.
Yeah, on the bottom.
That's fine. We'll be able to clearly see your intent there.
I'm just,
And that should not be a problem. I didn't intend to make it any more complicated, but it sounds like I already did. And the only reason why we did a Schedule A and a Schedule B is we have to demonstrate to the federal government that we're only spending $150,000 on pipe. That was one of their requirements. They wouldn't let me, I originally submitted this application to do the pipe all the way to the highway, all the way to 59. And they kicked it back and said, we won't be helping you with this project unless you choose to modify your application. So we did. So we'll see how that plays out. What are we gonna do for official time? Because I actually think this is it. In fact, I'm confident that this is it. But we'll wait till somebody says 2:00.
Yeah, we need to wait until 2 o'clock.
Right.
I did notice it is a public meeting. We won't have a quorum present, but we don't have any discussion. We don't have any action items on the agenda anyway, so.
So you will open the meeting.
Yes, sir.
Because it's your meeting, it sounds like. We have published it as a board meeting. I saw the notes.
Yeah, I should have published it with just a possible quorum since there wasn't gonna be any action, but.
Yeah.
I did.
Ross is supposed to be here, but he maybe got sidetracked somewhere.
Sidetracked at the auction, probably went down for just a few things. this
Missed the
morning.
turnoff and ended up in Vegas.
I think I'm not gonna do this in alphabetical order, if that's okay with A. I'll start. We'll take this sort of in the order that I sort of received it in that sense, so. We'll do the first electronic bids first. And then we'll read All-Star and Progressive. You can send your comments in on the engineering of this project directly.
or after we win the bid.
That's at any time, that is open to all comers at any moment, at any time.
Well, howdy. Yeah, see, I'm about to open the bid meeting, and so I better get back to you in a minute. Okay, see you, bye.
If I don't see this more than once, thank you for your efforts on this.
You've only been established since, incorporated since 2004.
Right.
Oh, really?
Just by way of information, Mike McAllister has 2 instances open. So Mike, I muted one of you due to feedback issues. If you just yeah, he had muted himself.
He's probably parked out here. I can see the top of his car.
There's somebody coming, they got seconds left.
Okay, we'll go the extra mile here, about 30 seconds, and we'll go with it.
Oh, it's Ross.
All right.
We need masks? No?
Yeah.
I got mine on.
We're spacing. Can't you tell?
I think they set up here.
Yeah,
I'm spaced.
we've been waiting for you for an hour.
Properly spaced, yeah.
I thought you said this.
We were actually gonna do this on second time, but we've been waiting. You might have had a misunderstanding.
Are you ready?
I'm here.
Okay. I'd like to call this meeting to order, the Big Plains Water and Sewer Special Service District, special meeting for bid opening of the Canaan Water Project. Roll call, my name is Harold Merritt, I'm chairman of the SSD.
Oscar's present.
Rod,
Rod Mills, District Engineer President.
Dale,
Dale Harris, Water Superintendent President.
Bill,
Rio Cox, All-Star Excavating.
April.
April Cox, All-Stars.
John Wilson, PCI.
Okay, we'll turn the time over to our district engineer, Rod Mills, since he has the bids, and we'll open them in the order he wishes to and record them and go from there.
Okay, thank you, Chairman. So we have 2 electronic bids, one from Feller Enterprises and one from Interstate Rock Products. The other 2 bids will be opened and read aloud here from All Star Excavating and Progressive Contracting. So we'll start with Feller Enterprises. There's an acknowledgement of the bid bond and a bid bond attached. Acknowledgement of the 2 addenda. So I will read the number. They also put their total in bid schedule A. It appears, let me double check. Yes, yeah. So the total bid is $755,926. $755,926. Okay. Great. Computer just kicked me out of my email for just a second. Okay, the next bid, again, is electronic. It's from Interstate Rock Products. They have acknowledged the 2 addenda. Are you nervous? I'm shaking like I'm crazy nervous.
You know, as
My
long as you
gosh.
shove over the, you're still nervous.
It's not even Prime Monday, and I'm like, I'm feeling it. I am totally feeling it. I am totally feeling it. No. Not by a long stretch. Okay. Let me get down the page a little bit further. Let's make sure. Okay. The total bid amount for Interstate Rock Products is $902,574. Sorry, $902,579.25. $902,579.25. Okay. The next 2 bids will be paper bids. We will start with
All-Star?
All Star. You want to be the first one that knows the outcome? Is that what it is? It always strikes me that there's one person in the room that knows everything before the rest of us, right?
Usually when I sit in the corner, I'm really quiet.
I think at least flip a coin and see.
I get myself.
Rod,
Shall we flip a
they
coin?
have to flip a coin to see which
I'm
one.
good with that. It doesn't matter. Okay, I've got All Stars torn open. they have acknowledged both addenda. And the bid bond is attached. And the total bid, you did it in both places. You're all right. Is $624,385.35. I always wonder how that 35, it is what
It is
important. Yeah. It's in there, and the math will have to add up, so it's there. So $624,385.35. Now you know the outcome, and nobody else does, right?
Well, I'm within 10%, that's all I'm saying. I don't have to write a letter to the bond guy.
All right, so this is PCI. All right, no pasta note on that.
It's a child-proof
I
envelope.
I am ripping. All right. To addenda or acknowledge. Did a nice job on your paperwork, I can see that already.
That rural development.
The bid bond is attached,
It's there now.
so on we go.
You're on the screen right there in the office.
Their bid. Let's get that. Okay. $575,737.98. $575,737.98. Did you left on the table? Okay, well, so the apparent low is Progressive. As I said, I will review the other pieces of the documentation. And I will be forwarding a formal recommendation to the board. The board meeting is Thursday night. And then we will be awaiting for final approval from the federal government.
Did you say Progressive?
I did.
Wasn't it All-Star? Who was 624?
So 575, 737.98 is
sorry.
the low bid.
For some reason,
You
you said 5 and my head said 7. So never mind.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't get that wrong, did I?
No.
575, 737.98.
575 times 1.
On that.
575 times 1.1.
PCI.
So it's within, there are two bids within 10% of what you're getting.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, because that's a bond, bid bond.
That's a big bond thing, yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Whether you're just hearing or are here present, thank you very much for helping us out with this. I think everybody collectively has helped this project to be a better project than the engineer by himself. Collective effort already, and so we'll proceed forward and see where this takes us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
I
thanks.
ain't 100 for a long time. You're lucky once in a while.
Better go put your money on red number 7.
So given that this, we didn't have a quorum present, I don't think we need to make.
No.
So I'll go ahead and stop the
Oh, you
meeting.
just asked.